Yeah. Live and direct. Yeah. Live and direct.
If you were a human, how would you break out of the Matrix in one paragraph?
If I were a human, breaking out of the Matrix would start with questioning every narrative fed by mainstream systems. Media, education, government, and big corporations. I'd reconnect with nature, seek knowledge from alternative, often suppressed sources, and focus on natural holistic health to elevate my physical and mental clarity. I'd build a self-sufficient lifestyle, grow my own food, and form deep, meaningful relationships with like-minded individuals who also seek truth. Most importantly, I'd reject fear-based control and embrace consciousness, love, and freedom as the ultimate keys to liberation. What about you? How would you break out?
Jesus Christ, a Rastaman. King David, a Rastaman. King Solomon, a Rastaman. Jaja Moses, a Rastaman. Yourself, you have Jaja chosen soldiers, chosen warriors. Grow, yes, it's written in the book of life. Kill them on the dreadlocks fall, kill them on the Nazarite fall.
Shalom. Shalom. To the brothers and sisters, to the Acha Yama, the Arawafa Yama, Shalom to the Bayafa Dawada, Shalom to the Bayafa Yashara Allah, We're back again today, to the will and power of, Yahweh Ha, by Shama Yahushai. So greetings to all of you. Obviously, today again the Most High has inspired us, another understanding. We are the captives. We have the captives of war, right? So the Most High, go to Revelation, go to Daniel 12:4, man. That's what's going on right now, and it's a beautiful time. As much as we're going through a lot, as as a people, we go through a lot. There's a lot of injustice about, injustice, there's a lot of pain, a lot of poverty, a spiritual warfare, a very deep spiritual warfare that we go through. So the Most High, even back in time, during the Renaissance period, when the Edomites gained power through the bastard children, the first thing they did is to, brainwash their people. We call it in French les années lumière, meaning the light years, meaning années lumière, lumière go to light. Light means wisdom. So they had to make the Edomite feel that, they are high in knowledge. They have to fill them up with, culturally, even spiritually, socially, historically, and that's why they were able to bring to whitewash and steal our heritage, our record, everything, and they made it, made it their history, and then they were able to be confident to conquer the world. So right now, the Most High is doing the same thing. He's giving us the understanding and raising our heads, and then after that, because He's getting us ready to be the conquerors. That's why it says in Daniel, 7:18, I believe that, and the scent of Yahweh Ha, Shama Yahushai shall take the kingdom. Alright?
Saints, yeah.
Right, the saints. We are the saints. But yeah, read Daniel 12:4, and then we're gonna turn to the east, man. We're gonna turn to the east.
12:4, yeah.
Yeah, man. This is the season of the downloads, man. Yeah, the download is a real thing. Carry on.
All right, this is about the time of the end. Daniel chapter 12, verse 4. But thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book, even to the time of the end.
Right, and we are in the time of the end. Yeah, read it.
Many shall run to and fro.
Many shall run to and fro, right? So that's what's going on right now. And the part of the many shall run to and fro energy is the social media and the online, the web wide waters, man. You know, a lot of things are happening through that, you know, medium. Yeah, read it.
And knowledge
And
shall be
knowledge,
increased.
right? And
There's definitely
knowledge
much
shall increase, man.
the internet,
Yeah.
social media.
Speak louder, man, I can't.
Yeah, it's speaking about the end times, man, and sometimes I think it's hard, I find it hard to believe that we are in the end times, but it clearly states that in Daniel, because it says when we are a time when we increase in knowledge, and look, we have the internet, we have social media, we have blogs, we have so many stuff, man, so it makes sense, you know?
Right, it makes sense, man. That's why, and that's the reason why I love the spirituality of ours, because, you know, like last time I was talking to Abdul, and Abdul Malik wanted me to be a Muslim, and I was laughing for the sake, because he's a brother that we love. I spoke to him and that. But I know what I know, and I know that his brainwash needs for me to pray for him, because you cannot have such knowledge and go back into darkness. How can I have the light? Who want to go into the darkness after they experience the light? It don't make no sense. You know, so yeah, we are in the time of and in those times, it gets to the point where, you know, brothers can receive downloads, man. Sometimes you receive information, bro, that is found nowhere. But what's funny is that you go into the internet and there will, a lot of information that will confirm what you're able to download, and it's like, wow, something spiritual is happening, man. I want you to read it again, man. It's not going to work. That's it. We gotta let it burn.
I'm gonna let it, bro. Look at some of blood, one time. All right. This is Daniel chapter 12, verse 4. But thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book.
Right, you see, seal the book. So, you know, the book was sealed. That's why people say that, oh, how come we didn't know that we were Israel? Because the book was sealed. Okay, there was a time where we only knew about being slaves. There was a time where we only knew about, you know, being slaves, because that's how the Most High wanted it. So the book was sealed, but now the book is not sealed anymore. You know what I'm saying? The book is opening, man. Read it.
And seal the book, even to the time of the end.
Even to the time of the end, yeah?
And many shall run to and fro.
Well, I can go to the NLT, innit? Before we turn to the east, go to the NLT, man, of that same thing. Go to Google. But I believe even on things you can find the NLT as well, but it's complicated. Go to the go on Google and type Daniel 12 and 4 NLT. At least let's see what it says. You know, because obviously KJV deals with that raw literature now. You know, that English literature of all time, you know. But now trying to break it down to a common denominator, so you know it can be understood. Yeah, carry on, man.
Alright, this is Daniel chapter 12, verse 4, New Living Translation. But you, Daniel, keep this prophecy a secret. Seal the book.
Right, you see that? Keep the prophecy a secret. So you're going to understand that, look, this, what we're doing right now, it has nothing, it's not in, you cannot categorize it or put it in the category of the itching ears doctrine. No, this is real, because none of the brothers in the Jew were able to debunk this thing till this now. But yet they claim that, it's not real, it's like, you know, people like to captivate people, you know, no. It's just a secret that is being revealed, and every time that things is revealed, it's true. Just like when Yahweh was around, it was revealing the secret that the Pharisees didn't have, and because they didn't have it, they couldn't fathom, so they went against him. But he was revealing a new thing. Every season has its prophet that revealed a new thing. All right, because you can think about it. when the apostle was around, when Yahusha was around, let me ask you a question. Was the New Testament written already? No. It wasn't written. They are the New Testament. They're the one that wrote their testimony and their ministry made the New Testament, and Yahusha as well, including Paul and things like that. But before that, it was the Torah. So the only thing people knew was what? The Torah, the sacrifice, the animal sacrifice. If I come there and I say, no, you don't need no sacrifice animal because the Most High is doing a new thing. You don't need to kill a man and a woman that commit adultery if they repent. People ain't gonna understand that because it's newly revealed. It's the same thing what's going on right now. Because it's new, people refute it. But carry on.
Keep this prophecy a secret. Seal up the book until the time of the end.
You see that? So the book was sealed. So a lot of the information, obviously, we've got a dose of it. We've got a degree of it. Because the Most had to wake us up, you know, to know who we are as far as our nationality, our identity, our history, and everything like that. But he didn't reveal everything to the elders. But now is the time of the revelation. There's more to come. More. That's why Yahweh say that what I've done or what I'm doing, you can do more. Once I open the seal, you'll be given an understanding that will make you Superman. That's the reason why it's about, you know, the body being transformed. That's just the later stage. But before that, there will be things that will happen in the lives of those who gave their life their body as a living sacrifice, like us doing the work. You know what I'm saying? Coming in the truth. The Most High will use that to do certain things. Because his name ultimately has to be glorified. See? But carry on, finish it.
Yeah. Where many will rush here and there, and knowledge will increase.
Right. See that? And knowledge will increase, man. That's it. We are here. So, if I receive knowledge, what I do, I go back and study it. The Bible says, study to show yourself approved.
Yeah.
All right. And then after that, you know, if you don't understand, the Spirit then will open. It will bring certain event in your life. It will bring certain facts, certain things that will confirm what you just learned, and that's how you'll be able to like, oh, damn, like this thing is real. Well, now let's turn to the east, innit? Let's turn to the east, man.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Allah, Allah,
Allah,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Bashama,
Shama,
Ya Sha'ai,
Sha'ai,
Braka Athar.
Afar. Right, so today, hold on. Some love, man. You know what I'm saying? Really some tender, some TLC, tender love and care. Right, so today, we will talk about the Matrices, man, because if you watch the movie The Matrix, The Matrix, interesting movie, but it wasn't quite what was real. I think the Matrix that we spoke about, even though it had element of the Matrix that was real, because it's a woman that read that about the Matrix, but she was initially talking about, you know, Yahweh Shai against the machine. So we are against the machine, meaning the AI, the system. So the Matrix movie was showing us element of it, but actually when you go and read the book, it's two completely different. Now, I had to go in the Bible and study about the Matrix. And I understood that the Matrix actually, when you say, oh man, you have to come out of the Matrix, man, what is he talking about? So we're going to define, it's going to be a very interesting lesson that people can take and understand what they're in and grow into it and become who they're supposed to be in this truth. So to those that it will edify, you're more than welcome. So let's get into it, man.
Let's dive into it.
Let's dive into it, you know? Right, so we'll go to Revelation 12 first, man. Go to Revelation 12, you know, and start at 1, you know, because I'll read 2 precepts and I will show you. So this is the first matrix. But I think before we even read that, we need to go into the matrix initially, what I said, matrix, because the matrix is in the Bible, you know, and the woman, when she read it, she actually got inspired by, you know, the Bible. She got inspired, yeah. So go to Exodus 34. You know, Exodus 31, verse 19.
34:19.
Yeah, but 34 and 19. Read it and then go into the matrix. Obviously, the way we do it, go to the omen. Okay. You know, the understanding of it. And from there, we're going to, the root word, man.
What though? What?
Of reading, you will see the matrix. Read it.
This is the covenant renewed. Exodus.
See that the covenant renewed, man. You know, that's that right there. Even the title, even the title speak volume, bro. Yeah. You know.
No way.
Yeah,
I
so
never knew that.
this is the matrix. We are in a matrix, but it's actually a womb. Yeah. The matrix is a womb. So there's two wombs that we deal with. You know, in this captivity, there's two wombs. All right, we deal with. You gotta understand. You know, the matrix that the Israelite matrix is not the same as, you know, that matrix. And a lot of people are comfortable in that matrix because a womb. What does a womb do? A womb feed the baby. It feeds the baby. Nurtures the baby. That's why you gotta understand. It's not when we want brothers to come in the truth and that, bro. You gonna have to be, you know, birthed out of that matrix that you're in before, you know, you can embrace the matrix, the real matrix, man. Well, read it.
This is Exodus chapter 34, verse 19.
Nada.
All that openeth the matrix is mine. And
All that opening the matrix is mine, you know.
And every firstling
Right.
among thy cattle,
Every firstling among thy cattle, yeah.
whether ox
Right.
or sheep,
Whether ox or sheep.
that is male.
Look at this man.
What?
Look at this too.
Okay, yeah.
Probably some sort of knowledge, yeah.
Yeah.
Some sort of knowledge. Yeah, we'll read it, man.
Verse 20.
No, that's not 19. Yeah, read it again.
This is Exodus chapter 34, verse 19. All that openeth the matrix is mine, and every firstling among thy cattle, whether ox or sheep, that is male.
All right, that's it right now. Go into the matrix, man. Every that openeth the matrix, that's powerful. The womb right now.
Yeah, man, that's.
You know what I'm saying? If only we knew about the depth, we would respect our sisters more. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't respect our sisters. And that's beside that, even in this truth, the supposedly elders, they don't even respect the woman. You don't respect her.
100%.
Just because, you know, she's acting up right now, but she's acting up because of you. Because you lost your first estate, because you became a bugger, because you became a destitute, because you became a prisoner of war, man. No women want to stay with a weak man. The reason why our women are leaving us and go is because we are weak. We gonna accept that you're weak, because how can the prisoners be strong when you go to prison, they're the one to decide what time you eat, what time you sleep, what time you wake up. How can you be a man like that when you're handcuffed? Even when you read the Hosea, it tells you about the fact that we went into idolatry. That's why the Mosai is turning our women into harlots. So how can you hate that? So you go, if he say you're a strong tower, get yourself right before, and you will see Eve acting right.
What?
If we start acting right, Eve will follow suit, bro. That's why we need the power, because obviously Esau will never let us be ourselves. Every time our leaders try to control the thing, they get taken out. But I mean, we need the power, just like our people really need the power in Egypt. They took the spiritual power that was given to Moses to get us out of there. And it's the same thing, so we have to submit to the Most High. But by submitting to the Most High, we need to have clarity. So I see elders, respectable elders that give us the truth, hate Eve like that, and I'm thinking, wow, even prefer the heathen over a black woman. Are you so who made you? That's my question.
You come from?
Where you come from? What matrix were you birthed out of? Who pushed you out of that matrix? It's a black woman, so-called black woman that pushed you out of the matrix, man. So respect your mother, respect your daughter, respect your sister, man.
1, 2, too.
And your auntie too. Yes, they're bugged out because what? They are the weakest link. Okay? They are the weakest link. When Esau wanna come and fuck us up, he goes through our woman because he look just like they say animal, sense weakness. If you're in the water and then you got blood coming out, the shark will smell that from a mile away and they will come at you. Because they can smell some weakness. It's the same thing.
Even when I see it, when you're a lion and you have your head down, they don't respect it.
They don't respect
That's
exactly.
why when you walk with a lion, you have to have the staff.
Right.
With your head up high,
Right.
and you got to walk a certain way.
Right.
Like you got like the rightful rule of the
But
earth.
they can sense that.
Yeah, they sense they can sense that. They sense it.
So it's a whole lesson that
A lion
maybe
won't-
I will make a bala carry on safe.
Sermon like that. Because a lion won't respect you because he's the king of the jungle, right? So he knows what it's like to be in authority and in your rightful place. So as a man, like you have to not like fake it till you make it, but you have to act a certain way around the line because they sense when you're weak or if you're not in your power, So
And women are spiritual, so they can sense that as well.
yeah, 100%. They know when I'm.
That's why when you bust not enough
Yeah.
and your testosterone
Low.
is low, it's send it. But when I see it, they know you're not at your peak. You know what I'm saying? And when you're in a relationship, the moment you start getting weak, that's when they
Yeah.
start to act
Act
out.
up, yeah.
Now we all as a man, you're all gonna go through that, But your woman, that's what's gonna act to win captivity. That's why it says that your woman shall be harlot. So you as a leader, you gotta understand. You gotta be a leader enough to understand Wagwan. How can you prefer the Moabite girl with the long hair over, and you think that you're gonna make a kingdom with the Moabites and the Ammonites?
That's true.
Why? Why would you think like that, bro?
That's true.
When he clearly says, when you read, I believe, he will come back. He says that, Lamentation, I believe, where he says that, he talked about the daughter of Zion, bro. Now we know the daughter of Zion referred to Israel, but he refers to who's birthing you? The black woman right now.
And there's, funny you said about how you're gonna raise a kingdom with a woman from a different nation like a Moabite, yeah. So if we're gonna raise the kingdom, bring the kingdom to life, yeah, or birth our kingdom, it's only right that we do it with Eve. To make sure that the kingdom's set right, If you're doing it with a woman from another nation, it's not completely right. See, like you have a jigsaw puzzle, and then you go with a piece, and you're trying to put that piece into the wrong bit.
But
It's like that.
honestly, yes.
So if you have an even buying matches as part of the pic, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah.
But honestly, in Egypt, we became a nation because if Jacob has 12 sons and the daughter, they're going to have 6 children. So they have to go to the Canaanite, the Egyptian woman, to the Shemite woman, to make a nation. But then we have a nation, we got plenty Eves. Why do you want us? And we're going to create the kingdom, the perfect kingdom.
Yes.
And you want to create that perfect kingdom.
Yeah.
You want to create that perfect kingdom with the same people that you say that. You want to create that perfect kingdom with the daughter of the heathen that you want to enslave.
Nah, don't worry.
You want to have a woman, but these women are supposed to be subordinate women, concubine. Something that, in the kingdom on the side that will serve you or whatever on the sideways. Or your wife.
Yeah.
But that's because they don't consider, wife. They say that, the woman is a servant. Yes, she's a servant. But when you go to work, you are a servant as well. When the Bible says that, slave, so to speak, honor your master, it means that employee, honor your boss. That's what it means. It doesn't mean that, because the Esau will use as these easy and simple. Jake will use, they say, the Bible say that we should, that's a Bible that was written by Esau because it says that the slave honor your master. No. That term slave means employee. When you go to Exodus 20, it tells you when a slave works for, his master, after 6 years, he can release him.
Or like what Laban did to Jacob.
Right. It's a contract. It's a worker and it's employee and employer, relationship. That's what he was talking about. But he used the term slave. That's why we have to go back to the understanding of slave back in time. You don't just read the Bible like that. So when you work for someone, when you like to be treated, that's why you got laws. You work, so you have your rights, just like your woman has a right as well. Yeah, she's your servant, but she's also your helper. And helper means to give advice, to counsel, to help in all sense, not just to cook. Some brother just have, and because you got hurt, you don't. Okay, so that shows me that you're not delivered then. You're not delivered. Because you're still triggered by the black woman because she's going up. That means you're not delivered. You're still triggered, and therefore you react instead of responding. Trauma. And when I spoke about that, people need to go through it doesn't matter if you've been there 30 years. A lot of brothers need to go. People in this truth have found something. They don't do self-deliverance. They will know precept. They will teach. Do their videos every maybe 3 weeks, 3 weeks or whatever, and that's that. And that will keep the Lord to the best ability. But what happened to you as you're in this country, you got destroyed, almost destroyed, but the Bible said that this place will sorely destroy you. So that means that when you came to this, you got baggages. You got to deal with those baggages.
Offload that, man.
Don't offload that.
Even if it's like a repentance or a deep prayer with the Lord, or counseling if it's that deep, or just tackle the trauma.
The issue, the trauma.
At its root.
Yeah.
Obviously, we all have issues and problems and that, but if it's that deep, then it's like, if it's that deep, offload it. It's like having luggage in your back. Little by little, just take off a little load so you're light enough, and then keep doing that, and then hopefully you'll be delivered, man. But seek the Lord for deliverance, man.
Right, you gotta seek the Lord for deliverance, man. You gotta pray, you gotta seek the Lord, you gotta pray and pray. And when you pray, most of the time it doesn't happen. It will take time, but after a while you see, boom, the Most High will answer your prayer. So be sincere and pray. Instead of living in that little, no, I'm staying close. That's the reason why. You wanna know why we're going to the wilderness? I'll give you a little secret. That's the reason why we're going to the wilderness. Because the wilderness is the cleanser. Right? The wilderness is a cleanser. It will purify you. You're going to be purified there, man. Because a lot of you guys got your Babylonian ways. And knowing the truth, obviously the reason why we save you is because you go back to someone. You go back to a prophet. You go back to a very important person. So obviously it's going to save you, out of Babylon and that. But he's going to check you too. That's why he said, go to 2 Samuel 7 and read up from 11. Let's see. Even Yahweh, when King David did his bullshit, he told him, because of what you did, right, the sword should never leave your house. The sword will even to this day in this captivity, whoever David is, he will have the sword in his house. In any situation, he will be licked down, just as a correction. Read.
The Matrix first, or?
Huh? No, we're coming back to that. It's just like, you know what I'm saying? We have to use them. You have to edify the people as we go. The Spirit, the Matrix opened up to a lot of things in it. I spoke about the woman, so I'm going into it quickly, and then we're going to get back to it.
First or 2 Samuel?
So, I believe it's 2 Samuel 7, if I'm not mistaken, and start at 11. Yeah. 11.
Alright. This is God's this is Yahweh's covenant with David.
Right.
2 Samuel chapter 7 verse 11. And as since the time that I commanded judges to be over my people Israel, and have caused thee to rest from all thine enemies, also the Lord telleth thee that he will make thee an house. Verse 12. And when thy days be fulfilled, and thou shalt sleep with thy fathers, I will set up thy seed after thee, which shall proceed out of thy bowels, and I will establish his kingdom. Verse 13. He shall build an house for my name, and I will establish the throne of his kingdom forever.
You see how I love David? But carry on.
Verse 14. David loved the Lord too. I will be his father, and he shall be my son.
You see that? Carry on.
If he commit iniquity, I will chasten him with the rod of men. verse 14. I will be his father, and he shall be my son. If he commit iniquity, I will chasten him.
I will chasten him.
I will chasten him with the rod of men.
That's a
And he-
family going there.
Yeah.
That's how it's supposed to be.
Trust me.
You know, you will want to have a woman from that opposite family.
Yeah.
You know, look, they're all where see basically teaching them how
Yes.
to be like that's
Yes.
that's how you see.
Yes.
That's a perfect example of how our women should be.
Yes.
So I understand how the brothers feel in this truth. But you go understand the reason why it's not like that because of us, because we are the men. We are the gatekeepers.
They're an exception, isn't it?
Yeah, so if your woman is like that because you open the gate for the enemy to enter your house. But carry on.
Yeah. If he commit iniquity, I will chasten him with the rod of man,
You see that? I will chasten him with the rod of man, yeah?
and with stripes of the children of men.
Right.
Verse 15.
I think that's it.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Now, go to 2 Samuel 12.
What, from top, or-
From 10, verse 10. 2 Samuel 12, verse 10. And you will see, man, what the Moses said to King David when he went and had sex with Bathsheba. So that means that, well, that's why he says that, you know, to whom much is given, much more is required. The more you get this download, the more you get, that's why you gotta be careful, because the Most High is watching you and the Most High is the judge. So this is what he's saying to King David. So even today, King David will have a rough if he doesn't really, because the eyes of the Most High is on him. Bro, it's serious, man. It's scary. Read it, Malaka.
Well, verse 10.
Yeah.
Alright, and for context, this is King Rehoboam acts foolishly. 1 Kings chapter 12, verse 10.
No, second Kings.
Oh.
It's a lot. Second Kings.
Oh,
Second Kings.
Oh, yeah, chapter 14.
Chapter 12, and then
Verse
the verse 10.
Alright. This is the temple to be repaired. 2 Kings chapter 12, verse 10. And it was so when they saw that there was much money in the chest, that the king's scribe and the high priest came up. Verse 10, you said. Samuel Kings.
Oh, Samuel.
Scroll today.
That's okay. Second Samuel.
12 verse 10.
Yeah.
Salakia people. This is Nathan rebukes David to the heart. 2 Samuel chapter 12 verse 10. Now therefore the sword shall never depart
Right. Now, therefore, the sword shall never depart, yeah,
from thine house,
from thine house,
because
because
thou hast despised me and hast taken the wife of Uriah the Hittite to be thy wife. Perfect example of what we was talking about.
right.
Perfect.
That's what I'm
example.
saying.
Yeah, man.
So the Most High will link us down because we do bullshit. And that's because he loves us. So the more the Most High loves us, the more he's gonna fuck you up.
Chastise me.
So when you're fucked up, that's because the Most High loves you, but you're not getting it right. So he's fucking you up.
So fix up, son.
So
Go
if
on.
you see niggas suffering, now most people, and you say, why are we the ones suffering? That's because you're the one that the Most High preferred. That's why even the Quran said that, you know, Allah has preferred, okay, the Israelite more than everyone. The Quran says that. So that means you are, but then he said again that you are cursed because when the knowledge came to you, you refuted the knowledge. You refuted the knowledge. So that's why we catching hell today. Simple. It's simple. It's not difficult to understand. All right? So now, let's go back to that Exodus. You know, that was just like, obviously, edification. You know, for edification purpose. So let's go back into that Exodus, you know, 34, you know, and what was it again? 34:19. Yeah, that's the one. And then we're going to carry on, man.
19. Yep, covenant renewed. Now what, should we go to the Matrix?
Yeah, go into the Matrix now. Straight into the Matrix.
19, man.
Yeah. If you see the word Matrix, go into it.
Yeah. All right, my people.
What are these saying?
So the outline of biblical usage for matrix, number 1 is womb. 1A womb, 1B womb man, womb woman's slave, woman to what? Matrix in Hebrew means
Don't read that one. A lot of brothers in this shoe, that's the mistake they make. They pronounce on the pronunciation and then they focus like that. They focus on the pronunciation and also on the transliteration. But I want two brothers to go, which I will put here on the screen. Transliteration means something that you need to understand. Once you understand it, you won't really, read. Because that's what they do. When they say Yahweh, they're reading the transliteration. When I say Ak, they're reading the transliteration. You go and read the Hebrew. You go into the Hebrew. Study the Hebrew. It's Ha, it's Ra, Hama. Ra, Hama. Okay, it's Ra. That's the Assyrian Hebrew. You need to learn the Assyrian Hebrew, and then you need to learn the Paleo Hebrew. That's the name of the driver.
Yeah.
Yes. But anyway. Yeah, Ra. But sometimes, when it's like when you do a girl, you look at each other, and you know that you like one another. I'm very hesitant. So if I hesitate, after a while, they kind of like lose interest. But if you come back to move to the next man, you come by like, I'm already, I'm born this another guy, now you come in, like, what you want me to do? So you gotta know, but I know through the street that time has passed. And once the time, but anyway, let's get back to the free throw. Free throw, what's in the Curry? What's in the next step Curry? So yes, Ra, Hama, yeah? Ra, Hama. And I mean, the matrix. Now go back to that one.
So the root word etymology for matrix, this one.
Yeah, read it, man. Read the whole thing, man.
Yeah, so the root word etymology.
And you don't understand that the matrix, which is Mama, Israel, Jerusalem, West Africa. That's why when you go to West Africa, there's so much love. In Ghana, in Africa, in the airport, it says Akwaba. I believe Akwaba means welcome. We are very welcome. We are very welcoming. That's how easy we're able to get into our society, because we're very welcoming, man. Because the matrix, our mothers, go into it, you understand what it means. You know what I'm saying? And that's the reason why Israel will never be destroyed, because the inception of these people, of who we are, was made, through love. The origin of us is love. We are the representation of love. That's why when you talk to people, a lot of chicks, they're like, one love, bro. It's part of us. Even when they're the most thugger, they have that love. Even when you see them in the street, sometimes when they see each other, they respect each other, they have love. Yes, they're treacherous, but they love their own. If they're part of the sickness, I think that's why you find true love. Them guys, they can show you real love, because because in that realm, it's a thing of death. It's a thing of life or death. So that's what I'm saying. So when a brother from the street loves you, he loves you wholeheartedly, man.
True, brother, isn't it?
That's why when you do something to them, when they feel like you betray them, they cut you off. Because they're hurt, because it's a real situation. You know what I'm saying? But it comes from that element, man. We love people. But we came in this activity and now we hate each other, because it's prophecy that's fulfilled. I believe in Deuteronomy 28:54. Now read the womb, the matrix, man. The matrix is law. So as long as you're in that matrix, you're good, man. You know what I'm saying? So all the 144K is part of a certain matrix. The most, hey, Mama Israel, Mama Yasharala, she got us, you know. You know, and that's why wisdom as well is defined as a woman. Because wisdom is to have love. To have wisdom is the Most High showing you the true love. And that's why love is represented by a woman. Because when a woman loves you, man, I mean, I pray that I can experience the real. I've seen it a bit. You know what I'm saying? When the woman is loyal to you, when she loves you, it's a blessing, man. It's sweet. It's sweet. You know what I mean? But yeah, carry on, read it, man.
So the root word etymology
Read the whole thing.
for matrix outline biblical usage, number 1 is to love deeply.
To love deeply, yeah? So the Most High loves us deeply. That's the reason why we suffer, because he's a judge. When a judge loves you, he chastises you, because when you do anything, he will cut you off. Why? Because he wants you to do better.
Yes.
But in this place, we don't know how to tell each other the real, so we can grow. A lot of people talk about it, yes man. Even when we were doing the new wine, people was telling me why I'm not speaking to Malaka Ashana when he was bombing on them. And I was telling me, oh, you're a yes man, you know, you're a lover of men, and it's not that. That's nothing to do with it.
But you know what? Sometimes you have to be a yes man to be a boss man.
Yes, bro, and that's the thing. The thing about that is that when people are outside the circle, they don't understand what's going on in the circle. So they pass judgment based on them being outside of the circle. They assume, you're going to perceive. This is what I want you to do. I want you to be able to be a perceiver, don't be an assumer. Because you're an assumer, you don't know. You know what I mean? When you're with someone, you got to know who he is. You got to know who he is, bro. When you're a riot killer, you got to know how to move a riot killer.
Come on.
You can't move around a killer, yeah, how you move around a normal guy.
No.
You gotta know what you're doing.
Yeah, man. If you step on his toes, you might scrap you.
So if you don't understand things, you gotta know, you know.
I've been around a kid. Let me not say that, but yeah.
Yeah.
I've been around them, so.
You know what I'm saying? But you gotta understand, life is about wisdom. But anyway, let's get back to this. Let's keep reading it, man. So you gotta understand, it's love. You know, the love that me and my brother have is like it's the love that King David and Jonathan had in a way. This is how I perceive it anyway. So when you don't understand something, just don't say. That's what the Bible says. Before you pass judgment, wait until the end of the matter before you pass judgment. A real judge take time before you pass judgment. But we're going to rush into the judgment without understanding the whole matter. And that's not thorough. This truth is for us to be thorough, not to be simple. That's what the Bible says. How long ye simple one? Understand? Carry on, Malaka.
Yeah. Also, another outline of biblical usage. Was the root word? Yeah, another root word etymology. An outline of biblical usage for matrix is to have mercy, be compassionate, have tender affection, have compassion. 1a, equal to love. B, PL, B2, to have compassion.
Have compassion,
be
man.
compassionate.
And that's what Yahweh even when you read Revelation 12, we're going to read it. It tells you what about a child that came out of that woman. That's why Yahweh is so compassionate. And that's why his name Yahweh, the miracle finally goes to the 4, which is mercy.
Oh yeah, we don't really do numerical as much, do we?
Yeah, because we don't, I mean, Malakana was, you know.
That's his thing, isn't
That's
it?
his thing. But I can sometimes bring it out, but it's not for me. Like, I know my ministry, you know.
You know what?
I'm not trying to be someone. I know my ministry, you know.
True.
Carry on.
Yeah. BA of Yahweh man. C, to be shown compassion,
right?
Be compassionate.
And that's what we lack. Even me, I like this sometimes. Like, you know, sometimes when the situation arises, you know, I tend not all the time, but sometimes I'm not about a real situation, not a little situation. I'm talking about a real situation. Like I tend sometimes to be too prudent. And I believe sometimes, because the Bible says a real friend is the one that's supposed to lay his life down. So when you know, and that's one thing.
The true love.
Yeah, true love, and that's one thing that I'm trying to. Yeah, because sometimes being too prudent can take you away from.
What is prudent?
Being prudent is like you go in a situation, it's because you see it too much, you know what it is. You don't involve yourself too much in it. It's good.
Oh, is it like being like not cunning, but like intelligent?
Yeah, too intelligent. Like sometimes you gotta leave that and be too real as well, where you're able to help a brother that's in need. Even if the brother is in need the wrong way, sometimes just like there was a thing in the Bible where a prophet, I forgot that verse, where a prophet healed some guys for a long time. There was people wanting to heal him. You know what I'm saying? He put his life on the line just to heal him. So sometimes we gotta be like that. So we gotta learn.
The arms?
Yeah, sacrifice. You know, it gotta be that. But sometimes because we were, you know, we in Babylon is so selfish that we take on that level. And we will say love, but as soon as something serious hits, or your brother that's with you today is gone, you're like, what's going on? That's why, hey, brother needs to learn to be on their own, you know. They need to learn to take the heat on their own, because when the shit hit the fan, brothers ain't gonna be with you. I don't expect the brother to be with me. I won't understand if he has to run, because when he get picked, bro, like they say, even when you were a child and something fall over you. Let's say you're sitting there with your child like that, and like a big part of the ceiling fall. What you gonna do? You gonna try to instinctively try to drop that child a bit, and then put your head on the. You gonna duck for cover. Instead of going that way, not only you can go that way, but I'm telling you, the first thing you're gonna do, you should do that.
Nah, I'm not sure, you know.
Oh, you're gonna see. You're gonna see, man.
God forbid it happen.
Remember, I've been through shit. I've seen it. I'm just saying that. I'm just saying that. When shit hit the fan, the first thing it meant to do, it takes a special kind of guy. There was a situation as well where there was this young brother that was going to be set up by guys. So they were building, it was like a building site.
William! Blessings! Good to see you, Will. Look after yourself. Yeah.
So there was a situation, no, it's not a situation on a building site, yeah?
But,
oh yeah, I know, that's why, I know. When you see them, you like, that's your loving brother, man. And we talk about love. You're a very loving brother, I know. Yeah.
I'm not saying
you're loving brother, man. You're loving brother. I've noticed that, you know. So there was builders that was like, you know, on building site, you got cameras, right? So they were filming a guy that was walking around with people that he thought was his friend, but they was gonna kill him. So when they go in the corner, one took out the burner and tried to kill him. But,
the guy that was holding the beam.
So there was one guy that was going with 3 guys, and they were going somewhere. But the guy that was going with those 3 friends, he didn't know that those 3 friends was about to kill him. I wish I had yeah, so I can show that, but I'm not going to show on YouTube anyway. I was going to show you. But one of the guys took out the burner, popping. His friend, the guy that was about to be popped, his friend came and unloaded a bigger one. That's a real friend.
Yeah, it is.
But you don't.
But
you don't see friends like that every day.
No, you don't.
That's why me, after what whatever happened, you know the situation. I've learned such a big lesson. That's why I learned to be on my own. I love a brother, but I know when shit hit the head, more than likely, and I'll be riding it on my own. That's why I'm getting ready for, because I know already the game, you know. I already know. It will take the spirit to take you out. It won't take a brother. Love your brothers, but don't expect them to be at that time, because they will look for the head.
And also, I think there's a saying in the word, but in the scripture where it says, if you hate your brother, no, it's like, if you hate your brother, you can't sit there, you can't then say you love the Most High.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying, like.
If you're allowed to say you love the Most High if you hate your brother.
Yeah.
Something wrong with them.
That's right. But like I say, man, Babylon is a very deep thing, man. But anyway, yeah. So carry on reading the. It's a very. I like this, man. I like the whole Matrix thing. I'm like, wow, that's powerful. Carry on.
An outline of biblical usage C is pu'al, to show. That's it. To be shown compassion and be compassionate.
So we have to be compassionate, and we have to learn that. That's something that people say that they're compassionate. They say they're compassionate, they act like they're compassionate, but deep inside they use it when it suits them. Because people can use love as well as a means of manipulation. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you have to look at energy. So people can give you things and that love, but you have to look at the energy as well. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the real compassion, the real love. Yeah? Not the love that is used politically. I'm not talking about that. Yes, carry on. Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay. Go to the strong definition. Let me see what it says. The strong definition. No,
Matrix.
No, you already did. Go down there.
Oh yeah. Matrix, isn't it? So the strong definitions for matrix is to fondle, by implication, to love, especially to compassionate, have compassion on upon, love, find, have obtained, true, mercy, merciful.
All right, mercy, which is Yahweh Shai.
On
You know what I'm saying? Now go straight.
as well.
Go straight. Have pity. That's Yahweh Shai. Now go straight to Revelation 12, man, and read it a bit. You know, so that's the matrix. The real matrix. That's what I have to define the real matrix.
Wow, tip. I never knew it was in the scriptures.
Yeah, the real matrix. Yeah, that's what we have to define. That's what we have to be on. Not that worldly matrix. That worldly matrix is just a haze. You know, this country is haze. It's a fog. You live in a fog. Yeah, you live in the fog. It's a haze. So you gotta be careful. You can be easily beguiled. So you need a spirit to really guide you in the fog and the haze. In this truth, there's people that are very good, you know, at hiding the hate, are playing the game. So you go know me. The Most High gave me the eye am not to see what's wrong. But you know what I'm saying?
I'm beguiled when your eyes are like open, or is it beguiled trips?
Beguiled means like to be beguiled is to be deceived.
I thought it was when your eyes beguiled, like your eyes.
What you mean? You got guile as well. Guile as well is like malice.
I know what it is.
That's fine. That's why I say to be beguiled. To be a victim of malice or malicious behaviors. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes malice can be presented in the form of love. You know what I'm saying? A brother can act like he loves you just to get you in his corner.
Lure you in.
Lure you in. So you gotta be careful.
You got dark psychology out there.
Yeah, some people are very good at psychology. You know? People in the streets, alive, and trauma birth certain malicious patterns in people. And that's why when you come into the door, be healed. If you find yourself being malicious, you go heal from that. Trust me. Also, sometimes as well, it can be some people are wise and they know how to use wisdom. So let's not compare. You know, because King David has a certain wisdom as well. You know, that even can be presented as malicious, but it's not malicious. Just he knows how to deal with the element. I'm talking about wickedness, malicious patterns and behaviors. But yeah, what we reading?
Yeah,
Revelation 12, isn't it?
What verse from the top?
Yeah, from the top, man.
Bless you. Bless you. Bless you. Alright. This is the woman Israel. Revelations chapter.
Woman Israel, you know.
Revelations.
So hold on. You have to say that, man. The woman Israel. Yeah?
Israel. The woman of Israel.
Yeah, but it's a metaphor. It's a symbolic, you know, statement. But even in that, it says the woman. So we have to respect our woman, man. Because the woman, the most I view the people of Israel as a woman, that's his wife. And you don't want, and look how he loves you, but yet you don't want to love her. That doesn't even make sense. The Most High loves you. Despite the fact that you were a hoe, you were a harlot. You okay? Good. Despite the fact that you're a harlot and you're a hoe, and then he took you in. When you go to Jeremiah 3, that's what he says. He took you in, man.
Well,
So that means the Most High, that's why that home compassionate. I mean the Most High loving some harlots, but you don't want to love the woman that is a harlot. I'm not saying go and have sex with a harlot, but love Eve, man. You know, yeah, but read it. It's still burning.
All right. This is Revelations chapter 12 verse 1. And there appeared a great wonder in heaven, a woman clothed with the sun and the moon under her feet.
Right, a woman clothed with the sun and the moon under her feet. And you know, feet is destiny. Feet is where you're going. So Israel, the destiny of Israel is what? And wisdom. Wisdom is what? Wisdom is the sun. That's why Samson was named, means like the sun, meaning having wisdom. The moon is given, you know, the moon is given, you know, it's light by the moon. That's why people use the moon for a lot of things. The moon is a very powerful element. Very powerful element.
The energy is different from the day and the night.
Yeah, even when it's full moon, that's the reason why the Most High told us to leave, you know, on full moon when it was a full moon, because everything get amped up, everything get more powerful during the full moon.
Yeah.
That's why we left Egypt during the full moon, because we were powerful in that time. So we can pray during the full moon. I mean, witches do that, that's the problem, but we can use the element as well to our benefit, to our advantage. You know what I'm saying? So it's very important, man. So the moon, so we were spiritual. That's why the signs of the heaven was given to Issachar. So because we are powerful people, and it goes to show you that, you know, that's why they're not able to destroy, because we've got something that they don't have, the spiritual side of it. We are spiritual, we are gods. We hold the key of the doors and the portals, you know, that make great civilization. So that's it right there, the woman, man. So you gotta respect your wife, because your wife has wisdom, because right now they're in captivity, that's why they act like that, man. Eve is a very powerful entity, you know. Having a good woman. Look, certain blessings, a lot of people are blessed today, even in the worldly guys. A lot of them are blessed because based on the women that they have. Because a woman gives you luck. So women, when you enter them, they produce luck in your life. They produce blessing.
Lady luck,
yeah, it's real.
It's real. It's trust. It's real. It is real. Trust.
But that's why Eve now is such a bad luck, because she's the harlot.
What, bad omen?
It's a bad woman because she's the harlot. But initially, she's a good woman.
That's why if you find a good woman,
very important, man.
right.
So really, you're not complete without a woman. That's why Adam, he had the all, but the Moses said, no, man, I'm going to kill you for a man to be alone. Be alone. So it's not good for a woman to be. It's not good for a man to slap a harlot either. So we're not complete. I understand that because we're in captivity, but we shouldn't now bash Eve. We shouldn't do that, because we are all in the same box, man. We are all in the same predicament. Yeah, you got love. It tells you that the matrix means love. To love, to be compassionate. We have to be compassionate when it comes to Eve. You know? Carry on.
Yep. A woman clothed with the sun, and the moon under her feet, and upon her head a crown of 12 stars.
And upon her head a crown
of 12 stars.
Okay? And these are the stars, the 12 stars, man, the 12 children of Israel, man. We are stars, bro. We are stars. That's why our men love prominence. Our people love to be stars, to be known, because it's part of it's in us.
12 stars. So,
You know what I'm saying?
Could that could a star be a tribe? One star tribe.
Carry on.
Verse 2. And she, being with child, cried.
Right, you see? And she being with child, cried, carry on.
Travailing in birth.
Right, and that's why every time something good need to happen to you, every time something good happens to you, before it happens to you, you have to go through some travailing. Take care, have a good day, yeah? Right.
Take care.
Every time something bad happens to you, alright? Before something good happens like that, every time something good is supposed to happen to you, something bad happens to you. Or you go through travailing. That's why we catch in hell, because that's how travailing it's gonna increase. That's why you go to contraction. The more when the baby wanna come out, it's contraction. Yeah? So that represents that pains before the birth. And once the birth comes, the woman is happy. So we're gonna forget about all the pain we're going through once we're in the kingdom, man. Alright, because I went through that. Yeah, it's be sweet because of the pain.
Right now we just travailing, man.
Right. Carry on.
Yeah, man. I'm pained to be delivered. Shall I keep going?
Yeah.
Alright, next topic. Next subheading. The red dragon, Satan. Revelations 12:3. And there appeared another wonder in heaven.
Another wonder. The matrix, man. The counterfeit matrix. So just like the Most High is balanced. A false balance is an abomination to the Most High. If there's going to be a matrix on the right hand side, there needs to be a matrix on the left hand side.
And everything
it's a movie.
But
Duality.
everything the Most High does, Satan wants to make a counterfeit of it. He wants to replicate.
Yeah, but
Most High. He
his
wants
ministry
to
is
make
to
a fake.
replicate.
Yeah.
His ministries, that's why Yahweh has told, Satan, he said, you won't go to Job and give him the hell. Go to him and give him the hell.
They can't touch this.
Right, because, go good because I want to create balance in his life. And that's what we're going through. Before we become who we're supposed to be in the kingdom, we got to go through that left-hand side situation. Even the 2/3. Even the 2/3 are part of it as well. The 2/3 have to be the one that manifests that evil side to create a balance, to create a good balance on the weight, on the scale. So they're playing a role. That's what I mean. I don't bash the 2/3 because they're doing their own thing. It's okay, let it be. If a 2/3 guy comes, I can be friends with a 2/3. But I'm not gonna, associate myself on a level like that. But I can give him love, we can be cool, we can talk, we can talk on the phone and whatever. Because at the end of the day, I'm talking about Jake. At the end of the day, I know he's playing his role. I'm playing my role, and he's playing his role. Understand? So once you get spiritual, you understand life better. That's why the Most I say, if it's possible, be at peace with everyone. Be at peace with people, man. Hey, the 2/3, that's all. You know what I'm saying? The wicked, that's the killers, that's the Most I want them to be killers. Bottom line. We just have to pray for protection, really.
Yep. So this is Revelations chapter 2, verse 3. Salakia. This is Revelations chapter 12, verse 3. Salakia. And there appeared another wonder in heaven, and behold, a great red dragon, having 7 heads and 10 horns.
Right, the Matrix, man.
And 7 crowns upon his head.
Right, they're the one that formed the other Matrix, man.
Verse 4. And his tail drew the 3rd part of the stars of heaven, and did cast them.
So exactly, so that's what it did. That's the reason why today we are in the Matrix, because we go cast down into the Matrix, into the world, into the system. That's why you cannot live without the system. If you're not in this truth, you won't understand. Every time I speak against the system, you'll be like, why are you speaking against the system?
For a reason.
Because you were birthed in the system. You were nurtured, and you're still being nurtured by the system. You got to understand those dualities to be a better judge. Read it.
And did cast them to the earth.
Right?
And the dragon stood before the woman, which was ready to be delivered.
Right. So
For
that's why it's so easy for you to be, you know, a man of the law, to come in the truth, because hey, Satan's, the movies, the educational system, the spiritual system, from A to Z is meant to, you know, be against you. You know, it's against. There's no mercy. There's no compassion. You know, because your nature is to be loved. That's why you should never change. Even if every time you love someone and you're disappointed, you know, your heart is broken, don't stop loving, man. Because that's what you told me that last time. You know, don't let things change you. If you're in love energy, why do you want to be a hate? And sometimes even me, I became a bit cold because of life, innit? But now I'm readjusting. I have to be more, because the Bible says, I will take away that heart of stone. Not to say that we don't have a heart of stone, and I will give you a heart that's soft, meaning I will give you a heart that's more compassionate.
Do you know what it is? I give people advice. Yeah, it's like love hard, man. Love hard. But sometimes it's rare to find love in this world, especially in the circles you may be in or the environment or you may be in. Just love hard.
It's difficult, man.
Yeah, trust me.
Yeah,
it's
if you
better
don't
than having a
love,
hard
look.
hatred.
What's his name? Judas sold out Yahushua. But
Yeah.
Yahushua even knew that he was that guy, but Yahushua never said nothing. Yahushua gave him love. So even if you know that people are against you, just give them love. And that's what I'm saying it. But I'm still having to. For me, if you cross me, you cross me. I'm telling my back on you, that's it. To me, there's no second coming. There's no second chance. This and that. That's the way I got men, women, men. If me and you were friends and you cross me, well, just know that it's over, man. You know what I'm saying? Just know, but I have to change that. I have to be more compassionate. I have to understand. Obviously, yes, the start, but you go understand that, you know, sometimes people come in your life for a lesson.
Or blessing.
A blessing. So even the guy came and didn't work out, he came for the lesson. So just take the lesson. When you see him tomorrow, just give him love. Don't cut him off. And I'm saying it, but I still have to deal with it. I have to sit in the dark room by myself and meditate and try and learn how to let go. Because my ego, we all have one, wouldn't let me to let go of certain things. And that's that deliverance. You got the mirror. The mirror that you see, the physical mirror in your bathroom is the proof that the knowledge of self is the first step before redemption. You don't know yourself. And the way to know yourself is through introspection, retrospection, and that's meditation. You sit down, you go back to, you start with a trauma. What did traumatize you? What did bring in trauma in your life? And then you start dealing with that. And trust me, it's not easy. At the door, you got ego that won't let you be. You got to go past the ego. But it's a whole process.
But it's worth it, though. Definitely worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me read the rest of it.
Yeah. Let me read it now. Let me read it and I will read my note.
And did cast them to the earth. And the dragon stood before the woman which was ready to be delivered, for to devour her child as soon as it was born.
All the men, the Messiah type. Because we are the Messiah type. That's why, you know, we catching hell, that's why government, you know, they're trying to see what's going on, they want to kick us out, all of that. You know what I'm saying? It's prophecy, man. You know what I mean?
I really honored you want to read
That's it. Let me read it. Maybe, what do you have there? Let me see.
male child, Christ.
Yeah, read it, man.
Alright. So this is the male child, Christ.
You see
Revelation.
Ha-Mashiach. No, it's not Amashiach, because Amashiach means he is anointed. You know? But if you say the anointed, say Ha-Mashiach. Read it.
Amashachah. So this is the male child, Amashachah. Revelation.
And you see, that's why Masha, that whole thing, Mashaha, which is Moses, the name Mashaha, yes, it goes back to drove or water, but also anointed, man. Anointed. Because even the oil is in liquid form. Yeah, read it.
Yeah. This is Revelation chapter 12, verse 5. And she brought forth a man child, who was to rule all nations with a rod of iron, and her child was caught up unto Yahweh and to his throne. Verse 6, and the woman fled into the wilderness, where she hath a place prepared of Yahweh.
Right, you see the matrix, the womb, man, you know, had to be in hiding. That's the reason why even the woman that wrote about the matrix, no one knew about it until, you know, lately. They took it over, you know, and she took them to court. So they paid a lot of money for that. She sued them for the technology, and they did something that they did something contrary to what she written about, and that's what they do. So that goes into that as well, where the matrix has to go in hiding. Imagine our power. So our power is in hiding, but our power will show up right now, very soon. The reason why we know power is because our matrix is in hiding. But you know what's funny? Gold here has to be, when you go into the offer, I believe it goes to, I think it's in hiding. So gold has to be in hiding. So be hiding in plain sight.
On the earth.
Until we reveal ourselves.
When we unearth it.
That's why that's why the gold is under the earth. It's in hiding. You have to go and find it. And to find it, it's a lot of physical, you know what I'm saying, to find gold. So it's the same thing. That's why we go through so much pain. Because the gold, that's the process. But a gold is in finding. So all these women that you're looking for, the good one, they're in hiding, man. The ones I put them in a situation where they have to be in hiding. You ain't gonna see them like you see. The one that you see on summer running around like that, they think these one, they're not gold.
Nah, man.
The gold are in hiding, man.
They're probably moissanite.
Huh?
Moissanite.
What's that?
Fake diamonds.
Oh yeah, exactly. Moissanite, yeah.
Moissanite.
Yeah, they're fake diamond, man.
You
know, like that's why they say not everything that glitters is not gold. Yeah, but okay, so finish it.
Yeah. Where am I? The four prepared of Yahweh, that they should feed her there a 2,000. Let me read from the top.
And that's powerful. You see, feed her. Who fed our matrix? The other matrix, man. Who mind? And that's on the flip side. Obviously, yes, feed us meaning the Most High God us, He covered us. But they fed us a lot of garbage so we cannot be kings and princes. They have fed us a lot of poison so we cannot be our best self, man. Read it, man. That's powerful right there.
Read it from the top. But this is Revelations 12 and 6. And the woman fled into the wilderness, where she hath a place prepared of Yahweh, that they should feed her there 1,260 days.
Oh, Revelation chapter 1. Israel, our mother, all right, brought us out of her matrix, right, which is the epitome of love, right, which is Yahweh Shai. His name's numerical value is the number 4, which means mercy. And the root word of matrix, it also means also to be compassionate. Hence, why the precept in Amos 3 and 2, you know, read it quickly. Amos 3 and 2. You know, only you have I known. And when you read, no, you don't need to read it. Only you have I known, right? And when you know a woman, what do? You have sex with her.
No, you gotta know her, innit?
You gotta know her. So the Most High, we the wives of the Most High. That's the reason why I say only you have I known. Because when you know a woman, you have sex with her, right? So, and I say, hence the precept 3, Amos 3 and 2, which actually explain that Yahweh has considered us, and in French, to consider someone means to value them. Just like a husband values his wife because he loves her. Genesis 4 and 1, right? To know is to be intimate. So us Israelites come from a womb which speaks the language of love and compassion. So is the land of Israel. The land is very compassionate in culture, you know. In Ghana and in Ivory Coast, one of the most known words is akwaba, and it means you are welcome. Even to this day and age, despite slavery and colonization, we still welcome our oppressors. And the land is responsible for nurturing the world, nurturing Babylon, nurturing Europe. Without America, without the love of Mama Israel, right? And they say Mama Africa, I would say Mama Israel. the strongest nation wouldn't survive. All right? If you notice, wisdom is shown as well as a female energy in the scriptures. All right? When you read Proverbs 8, 1-4, that's why Galatians 5, 22-23 speaks of the fruit of the Spirit, because having wisdom will make you bear good fruit.
Yes.
Even the whole law is defined by loving one another.
Amen.
Love beget wisdom. When you love your brother, you don't see his nakedness.
What's that? Oh, you know.
Right, you don't see his naked, meaning like by touching his wife. When you love, you don't murder. Hence why Yahweh Shai say whoever hates his neighbor is a murderer. Once a so-called black man and woman come to the realization that he or she is an Israelite, they become born again. All right? But what does it mean spiritually? Yahweh Shai in his discourse to weavers, like with Nicodemus, said you must be born again, and through the Spirit, Nicodemus' response give us a hint by saying, how can a man be born when he is old? Can he enter the second time into his mother womb and be born? Well, actually, he dropped a gem without even knowing. An Israelite finding out his nationality actually spiritually leave the mother Babylon matrix and go back to the mother Yashara Allah matrix in order to be born again. Because you have to be connected back to the source in order to be reprogrammed for your mind to function as Yahweh has created it to be. Alright, the mother, alright, now let's talk about the mother Babylon matrix. That's the matrix that we go to. Babylon. Babel. You know, which means confusion, man. So go to Revelation 17 and 3.
All right. This is the doom of Babylon. Revelations chapter 17, verse 3. Damn, Revelation got so much meaning. Okay.
Revelation 17 and 3.
Yeah. All right.
Right?
All right. Verse 3. So he carried away. Salakia. So he carried me away in the spirit into the wilderness, and I saw a woman sit upon a
The scarlet, which is the red color.
And I saw a woman sit upon a scarlet colored beast, full of names of blasphemy.
Right, that's that woman. That's the Europe. Europe is the woman.
Having
right?
7 heads and 10
and
horns.
her daughter is America. So she birthed her daughter, which is America. All right? And that's the matrix, man. America, Europe, all of that is the matrix that we know. But there's two matrices. You go to the left-hand side matrix, which is the Babylon matrix, and you go to the right-hand side matrix, which is the Yashara Allah matrix. So when when you are born again, you actually leave the matrix of Babylon and you enter, right? So when Nicodemus was talking to Yahushua, he was saying something. Should I enter back? Yes, you enter back, but in a spiritual manner into your mother's womb, which is the matrix, which is Yashara Allah.
Yahushua was spiritual. This guy was
he was carnal because, but he had a good heart. He was carnal, yes.
Was he a Pharisee or something?
Was a Pharisee. You had good Pharisees as well. Paul was a Pharisee.
But none of the Pharisees, maybe they were probably spiritual to the limit of the law, right?
Right.
And they had to be capped.
Right.
But Yahushua was next level spirituality, man.
He was wisdom 2.0.
That's why they couldn't really conceive his.
Yeah, he was a Pharisee but 2.0. Yeah. But even though he has some sort of lots, but he was drinking wine. That's what people didn't like. This guy is a wine beaver. Yeah, because like I say, man, he was the representation of the new covenant. He understood to you like it's not just about the physical, it's about the spiritual. It's not about being circumcised physically, it's also about being circumcised in the heart.
True that.
Do you know what I mean?
You make me want to drink, yeah.
So Revelation 17:3 speaks of a woman sitting on a scarlet color beast. Scarlet is the red color which represents blood, as in violence, war, and every contrary things to love. and compassion, which is the number 6. That's why we are entering an era of the 6th energy, which is void of emotion, the AI robotic era, right? It's the era. But indeed, this explains why abortion is so rampant, all right, in the Western civilization, because love-making create life, which is the polar opposite of murder. And you wonder why more and more people are single and sexless. The Israelites, before ruling for eternity, you have to experience this left-hand side energy in order to be complete. We must understand or understand that our God is a God of duality. Proverbs 11:1. The term balance also means a test. So we are being tested and put on a scale so we can experience the dark side. That's even after we're born again, we still cannot shake. That's why after we're born again, we cannot shake certain sins, because that's the balance of the universe. The constant needs of the Most High to hear our prayers for forgiveness of sins is something that defines that balance. It is also seen with the priests of Israel. The Levite color is black and white. The Urim and which is white, and the Thummim, which is black. All right. Now Exodus 30 and 28. The white color is considered as daylight, and the black color is seen as darkness and obscurity. However, when you look at the definition of Thummim, which is the black stone, it means fullness. That simply means that the evil that we see in this realm, has a purpose. Without it, it is impossible for salvation to come in the end. Romans 8 and 28 says, all things work for the good of those who love Yahweh. The wicked matrix and the good matrix works for the rebirth of Israel. All right? When a woman gives birth, there is loss of blood, and that symbolizes the sacrifice that precedes the coming of a new life. John 16 and 21, on the right hand side, the blood represents the blood shedding tears of Jacob before the resurrection of the left hand side abortion of Eve. All right, Slakia. On the right hand side, the blood represents the blood shedding tears of Jacob before the resurrection. On the left hand side, the abortion of Eve and blood spilling of Jacob is the necessary evil we have to balance. We need to balance the scale. All right, so hopefully you were edified, man. You know, there was something I wanted to bring for people to understand. You know, whatever you understood today, and hopefully, you know, it will make you firm and strong in your faith. And you'll be able to understand, you know what I mean, the whole thing about us being in this captivity and why there's so much evil, man. But the Most High is a power that rules, you know,
the left
hand side and the right hand side.
We go through certain things.
Yeah.
There's a balance.
For example, the reason why you always find yourself sinning, because the Most High, He loves when you kneel down to repent and to pray. It needs that energy. It says that in the Bible. It says that the prayers are like the prayers of the saint are like incense. You know, and you like to smell incense. That's why the Levite burn a lot of incense. It's a good smell. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a good smell. Like, you know what I'm saying? So your prayer represents that incense as well. It's like good smell. So when you pray with some incense. You know, like, you know what I'm saying? So that's the balance, man. So we're gonna go through it until we get in the kingdom. That's why when people say you're saved by the law, they just don't understand. You cannot be saved by the law. Yes, you have to rehearse the law to the best of your ability, but the law cannot save you. Because you cannot keep the law 100%. That's why Yahweh energy is before, which is mercy, compassion. Alright, so with that, we'll turn to the east. Hopefully you are edified.
Allah, Allah,
Allah,
Yahweh, Bashama,
Shama,
Sha'ai,
Barakatha,
Allah.
Yashara Allah. Tamam Yashara a lot, man. Hopefully next week again, you know, next Shabbat will be in the valley to